Hi everyone, welcome to the second semi-final in the women's. Between Tanvi, Khanna and Aparajitha, two really experienced players. They played each other multiple times in various trials. Again, the physicality over here is going to make a big difference. Aparajitha does have really good hands when given time on the ball. Again, these next few points for Aparajitha, and the first game for Aparajitha is going to be crucial in this match. That's a really nice trickle boost, really nice deception from Tanvi Khanna. Aparajitha just not reading that forehand drive. I think she's looking for the boost over there. That's a really nice point from both of them. Tanvi just having the better finish. There again, Aparajitha going for the quick attack. Tanvi is really physically strong, so the movement into the front corners is going to be much easier for her at the start. That's a really desperate shot from the back of the court, and no need for that at all. That's a bit wild from Aparajitha. That's a nice shot. That's a really nice shot from Aparajitha. Tanvi not expecting that. Like I said, Aparajitha with the ball in hand can do a lot. It's on the move where she tends to struggle. There again, you see that she's got really good hands. That's a careless error from Aparajitha. comfortable first game for Tanvi. Aparajitha needs to step it up a little bit, keep the ball a lot tighter. Otherwise, she's going to find that the pace is going to really hurt her movement.
Hi Dhruv, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm joined by GD Squash, Gautam Das from Calcutta.
It's not GD Squash, man.
On Instagram, guys, if you ever want an interview done, this is the moment to write in the comments on YouTube. I have GD Squash here with me.
Hi. Dhruv, I just missed the first one. I think there's some audio problem.
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, super. Super boost. We see the experienced player playing, both represented the country. So I've been seeing all these youngsters coming up. If you're noticing this last two games, it's super excited to see these young guys coming up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I did Akshaya's match with Sunaina. Sunaina did overpower her a bit, but you know, I think it was really, really good for Akshaya to be, you know, to be able to reach the semi-finals of a tournament like this. It's so much experience, and it's really needed for Indian squash.
Absolutely, and yesterday was a big win for her.
Huge win. Even day before, she's playing Sanika, and then again these are much higher ranked PSA players and more experienced players. So, and gives these guys a lot of confidence. I even felt, you know, Yuvraj beat, I think Ravi Dixit in the first round. Again, that's a big win for them.
I think Ravi got injured. I think he didn't get into the court. He was limping before, so he left it.
Yeah, but you know, even then, the amount of experience these guys have for these kids to, you know, to actually squeeze the win out is a big thing. Yeah, it's a huge thing.
Absolutely. So Tanvi is in control of this game. One love up.
Yeah, I think the physicality for Aparajitha here, you know, that's a beautiful shot. Again, to give Aparajitha the ball and give her time. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's her favorite, holding and playing this kind of shot. She's been playing and she has mastered it.
You know, you can just see the Tanvi break down Aparajitha's movement with that shot there, and Aparajitha struggling to kind of recover from that. And I think that is that is going to be the fundamental problem for Aparajitha in this match, because that's a beautiful shot again from Aparajitha on the rise, ball in hand.
Even if we talk about the last match where Abhishek was up in the second game, the way means when you're up, you shouldn't collapse like that. You should keep your momentum correct and go on.
Right. And yeah, there were two massive momentum swings in that match. I actually thought Abhishek would win the second game, and that would have made it a lot more interesting, made my work a lot longer and harder. But
I think all the younger generations who are watching, see, it's an unforced error. Means she could get anything out of that. It's a little bit greedy to finish it.
Yeah, a lot of it I think comes down to the physicality of it. You know, she knows. I mean, Tanvi is the fitter player here, so Aparajitha knows that. You know, and that's where the little bit of desperation kind of starts to come in.
And she has to go for the shot. I mean, she cannot go and keep on running.
correct. Like there again, you see that
So
it's just
this
the pace of hit is troubling Aparajitha.
Aparajitha. But I think this younger generation need to know that you have to keep the ball and do not go. Means you can go for quicker shots, but I guess they have to keep the ball and play and attack.
Yeah, that's something,
Most of
I
the
was
matches,
really
it
impressed with Akshaya Shree's
yes,
play in the earlier rounds. Even today with Sunena, she played quite well. Sunena is obviously really experienced and extremely good. But
and
Akshaya,
Tanvi.
and it just shows because she's fit enough, so she's okay to play the longer game. She's not in such a hurry. She does attack. It's not that she won't attack, but she does it very intelligently. It's not unnecessarily done, which is a problem in
Absolutely.
most junior
Means
Indian
Aksha
players.
unforced again, the 2-3 unforced
Again,
error,
yeah.
and you had to, yeah. I think the mindset is Akshay Shri or the younger generation they have come up. I've been watching them after almost a year and a half. Means there's no live matches going on, or but the way they have improved on the physical things, it's tremendous. And this is how I think the game is also becoming very intense. And if you do not focus on your physical thing just by shots, I don't think that you can grab your match. What are your views
I
on this?
agree with you, especially at the higher levels. It's at the under 13s and the under
I'm
15s.
talking
You get away with a
high.
few with a few decent shots and all that. But the minute you enter the under 19s and the women's, and even the women's, you see the PSA now, the top 20 women. It's a lot different from what it was, say, 5 years or 10 years ago, where only the
I mean,
top four or five were really professional about it. No, I'm talking even in the world. So the overall level of women's physically has gone up so much that the junior girls need to get physically ready for that kind of a game.
because when during this pandemic, which is ongoing, most of the courts have opened, but during the last year of pandemic, everything was shut. I think people have really means all our players have taken real pain in doing the fitness workouts, which we can see.
Yeah, which is really good. So that's, I think, I think every junior who's kind of watching this and listening in is going to be praying that we give them some sort of a weird heads up that okay, tournaments are starting now, because I think everyone is really working hard, and it makes it so much harder to work hard when you don't have a tournament in sight because you don't know what you're
Correct.
training for.
Yeah.
So, this initiative, I think this is huge. If these tournaments go off smoothly, there's one more in Shivnadar University coming up. It'll give the federation also a lot more confidence to kind of, do the
Yeah.
junior circuit. And
Absolutely.
I think that'll be amazing for the kids.
I think once this two tournaments goes, what the discussion was going on, I think they might plan to start the junior circuit in that way.
Yeah, so that's a beautiful shot from Tanvi. She doesn't, usually hit that. I think that's something, since
So
I do
giving you the
coach her, so that's
confidence, yeah.
something. Yeah, we have been working on a lot because you see the Egyptian girls, they play the all court game, and it's not just
Absolutely.
from and with a margin. It's not just
Just keep on
only
playing.
when someone is
Yeah, yeah.
supposed. Yeah. So and the game
The
is
main
changing. It's becoming dynamically like that.
Absolutely. The main problem I think it's happening with our players, they do not change. They have to change the pace. If somebody is playing faster, you slow it down and keep on changing the pace, keep on making the players move all around. They feel that if they're playing, you keep on playing that one side.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely right.
So once that the mentality changed, I mean that has to come in your
What a
practice
shot.
sessions. That means the coach should give a free hand to the players. Do whatever you want in the
Correct.
practice, so
Correct.
that the ideas, because we should be using our thing as a guideline. That means if I tell him that no, on the drop you have to play a counter drop or a drop, so they only keep on doing that. You give them that these are the things which go, like what happened right now. You
Right.
ask them to, this
Right.
is the thing you can do, but you can also use your head and try and do different things. So once the confidence comes, then they show it in their match.
Absolutely. You are a level 3, am I right? A level 3
Yes,
WSF
level 3.
coach. So
Yes, yeah.
all you junior coaches, including me, got it from GD directly. Tips.
That's what
That's
I
something
feel.
that I learned that in the WSF one, because you guys are not taught all this. So there, these open drills, etc., make a big difference. They do make a big
Absolutely.
difference, because as a coach, you're usually just doing closed drills most of the time, and that's not good. Yeah.
No, close drills, and the thing is, our means I do not want to criticize any of the coaches, but they said no, you have to play this. So where's the
Yeah.
players
Yeah.
evolving
Yeah.
their own
The
ideas?
creativity kind of.
The creativity
Right.
goes.
Right.
So you give them okay
Yeah.
a guideline. Okay, you can do this, but you can also do that. So once you start doing that, I think the players also get more confident and play
Correct.
freely. So I feel the coach at the starting point should not give any pressure to a player. You do whatever. You see Tanvi, the way she's moving, this utilizing
That's
all
a
four
beautiful
corners.
shot. At the
Absolutely.
last 3 points, we guys have been discussing other stuff, but have been played of really, really high quality, which is good to see. That's really loose from her though. As soon as I say that, I end up jinxing whichever player I say that to. So,
No, the main thing if you see Tanvi, she's making Aparajitha move all four corners. She's not playing one side or playing that shot. She's just continuously making her move, thinking that because of her fitness level or whatever, she's must be tired from the last match, but she's making her move and where she's getting the points. I think the junior
right.
players should learn from this that you have to utilize all four corners instead of just playing that rallies and rallies.
Absolutely. And that's why I think I think if HCL can continue to support SRFI, and we can have a lot more of these PSAs, even just to watch for the juniors, it's amazing. I mean, right now obviously crowds are not loud, but I remember pre-COVID,
But
SRFI had started timing the junior tournaments along with the PSAs. That junior tournament would end, and the last 2 days you would have the PSA,
yeah, you
and
have to
that was
PSA to start.
phenomenal
Yes.
for the players juniors, because they got to see the semis and the finals and how these guys played, the physical nature, maybe interact with a few of them. So it was really, really good.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and it's a match ball, and again, I think we'll see Tanvi and Sunena playing the
In the finals, what's your
finals.
prediction, GD?
Gifted.
Let's hear
Yeah.
you live. What is your prediction for the finals? Let's put you on the spot.
I think it will be a very good match. Yeah. Means I feel it's last time they played here in Calcutta, it was quite a close one.
Right.
But I think it will be a good match. Both the players are working very hard. What I have been seeing from the since, but I guess it's a stroke. Yeah.
No, you got to give a prediction, bro, before this is over. You can't just run away with this diplomatic. Both are playing well and all. You
I'm
have to
running
pick
away.
one. Guys, he's live on YouTube. He has to pick one. Pick one. No one's going to do anything.
No, absolutely. So which one you are trying to? I feel
No.
it's we'll see. I feel it's Tanvi. Okay, I picked one.
Oh God. Now, just to make it equal, I can't obviously go with Sunera because I do coach Tanvi. So I'm just neutrally
That
going to
does.
say that it's going to be a great match. And I'm just going
That's
to
what
leave
I
it at
told
that.
you.
Yeah,
I
but
told
you
you it's
picked
going to be a
Tanvi.
very tough match because you saw because Serena at the last match I think she made a lot of unforced error and with the junior players you can't do it. Obviously she's was under pressure, but she
Right.
cannot make those kind of mistakes where with junior players like them. So in that way, I think she should come back with full confidence and play on, and that should be a great match tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you for that. I will be seeing you in the next match, which is Pradhan versus Betha. That's going to be an
Yeah, that
interesting
will
match
be a
also.
interesting, very interesting. Lot of referee have to do a lot of things. Yeah, you just wait and watch.
Uh, Okay, bye Gautam. I'll see you for
Okay,
that one.
take care. Okay, bye.
Bye.